Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Crosses it into the area. Well, this guy, Rafael van der Vaart, is someone who sometimes appears a bit of a street footballer, Jim.
Yeah, you can definitely see a lot of that in the way he plays. He seems yards ahead of anyone when it comes to finding space, Peter.
One of the greatest talents to roll off the Amsterdam production line, certainly.
No doubt about that.
Davids, foot in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's to Paul. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gakpo is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
A searching ball that into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
He's shifting through the gears here. Perez clears it away. Davids. And that's gone loose. McAllister.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lobbed in behind. De Paul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that has been clubbed away. Van der Vaart.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Missed by a fraction.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a key interception. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, what has happened here? Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Jong. Decent hit! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
The Netherlands have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Fernandez getting this one clear. Davids, challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's played into space. Fernandez, chance to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that's well spotted. Fernandez. De Paul. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's lofted through here. And he's intervened well there. And the ball's gone astray. Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, great feat, that.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Van der Vaart has created one goal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Can he latch on to this? Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Perez. Molina. Time and again they are repelled. The Netherlands trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Fernandez. Molina. Martinez. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Argentina showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shifted it to the flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gakpo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
McAllister. And he's had it nicked away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Acuna. Acuna is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that was vital. Oh, a delicate chip through. Gakpo is in a really good position out wide. And the shot! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Número 18, número 5, número 8, entran número 19, número 14, número 25.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Cruyff. Garnacho. Alvarez. Referee has just said play on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gently done. And that's an excellent interception. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Molina cuts out the pass. Thinks one through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Basten. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Palacios floats it up and over. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is a little undercooked. That's a nicely weighted pass. De Roon. And it's Schneider. And it's Cruyff. Garnacho.
Se agregará un minuto al
Romero.
tiempo reglamentario.
He's looking for the runner here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Argentina desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's there to belt it away. De Paul. Acuna. He is through here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special...
Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that is one way to stop him. He'd have done well to reach that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Diaz. Oh, that's fabulous. Diaz crosses. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
No, that's been intercepted. No, no way through. Romero.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
So it is still 0-0. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's got away. Lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Plays a delicate ball. Fiddles it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And now they can clear their lines. Another pass just keeps it ticking over, engages and forces him off the ball. That's a little off target. Diaz. Diaz going full steam ahead down the left flank. That has been cut short. And the ball's a good one here. Shot could be... Can he finish? Goal! Colombia! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Colombia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know...
And the shot! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Colombia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Diaz. And he's managed to get free. Molina defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Defending was strong and firm.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's to Paul. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's looking wide. That has not gone well.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the runner. Now it's Diaz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Diaz. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Martinez, and he has been fouled there. It's just beyond his reach. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Taken back almost at once. Fernandez. Pass is just off target. Looking for the run. Molina kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looks a good ball through. Real chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes...
Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Shifted it to the flank. He has found a way through. Molina wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alvarez! Yes, it's in! The second half sparks straight into life. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, he's found support out wide. McAllister. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Martinez. Mojica calmly anticipates. Over to the left.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Colombia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's good defensive concentration.
Decent hit!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Colombia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Gets his pass away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Face to face with... Now the finish! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So now the difference is 3.
Well,
there's the shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case. Great chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look on...
Chance for the header! And that has faded wide.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Argentina making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Quintero, and he's being shifted off it.
Pretty robust defending.
Juan Quintero does really well to win the ball there. Pass has gone astray. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's headed upfield. That could spell trouble. Sinistera. He's played him through. Mojica got a long way forward to join the attack. Palacios. Palacios proves just a little bit too strong. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by...
He's had a hit! No mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. Argentina playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he was quick to react. Diaz. He's had a shot! No, it's wide. Oh, that's clever. That is good alertness. Lukumi. So that's it. It is all over. Argentina have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heavy mix. Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. In the history of this fixture, Vinicius Junior! Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's heaved it away. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Looks for the finish. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, just skips past. There's the hit! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kaká. Kaká. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Vinicius Junior. McAllister. That has not gone well. Done delicately. That's a shade optimistic. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's been caught napping! Perez clears it away. Alvarez with the clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Molina wins the duel this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, played right into his path. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been won straight back. Chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room.
Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Endrick. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Can he put it away? And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. He could be in here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kaká. It's their first effort on goal. Brazil with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ronaldo picks it up from the goal kick. That's a nicely measured pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how it's... And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's got tall. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lucas Paqueta. No, he's not getting his way this time. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kaká. That's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Romero gets good distance on it. Foot in. Martinez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lucas Paqueta. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's found him in... He's got the shot away! And that has been cleared. Floated up and over. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played back in. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Endrick really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. And the keeper beats it away. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. Alvarez. He's beaten the last man. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what has happened here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That has been knocked clear. McAllister, forwards and with intent. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Romero cuts it out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Look at the space here. He's had a hit! Goal! Brazil! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have had the Vinicius, big chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that's another good win of the ball. And there's the end of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is
Alvarez! Kaká. Neymar. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that's clever. Hits one! And it's there! And they are cruising away. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Quality ball. That's a shade optimistic. Decent progress down the left. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alvarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Header! Oh, taken with style. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. That'll be a corner.
Teremos uma substituição.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Time and again they are repelled.
And that is out of play. Gabriel. Endrick is onto it in a flash. That's good vision. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper.
And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That's a throw. Ball's out once more. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Some really good ball movement. And he's there to belt it away. Nice defending, physical and effective. Lucas Paqueta. The ball in acres of space out wide. It's a loose ball. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Substituição em andamento.
Argentina have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Argentina will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Brazil have reclaimed it. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Aims beyond the defence. Nicely aimed pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Romero is there to clear. Palacios. Romero threads one in. Garnacho. Endrick. Lucas Paqueta. Endrick with 2 goals already to his name.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Romero. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. Perez attempts a clearance.
5 minutos de acréscimo.
Perez getting this one clear. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Going to be disappointed with that. He can run onto that. Garnacho. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that will be it. Argentina suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal. And he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Martinez. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's to Paul. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Foot in. Oh, good-looking ball. Sanchez cuts it out. Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, there's a probing ball. De Paul. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Paul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw. Diaz with the delivery. Romero clears it away. Cordoba. De Paul. He could be in here. Alvarez. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
De Paul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. 30 minutes gone. Acuna. Acuna, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, not quite. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great ball if he can get there. Mojica. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That was always going to be the keeper's. Acuna. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Munoz. Bit of a communication breakdown there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Argentina go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well read, nice interception. And he's quick to snatch it back. Molina.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Argentina making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And he welcomes it in. And he's found a way, big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Martinez trying to keep it, he gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Argentina just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. McAllister in with the challenge. Colombia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's going to go a long way. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's in on Diaz!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the runner. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Nice, and the shot! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 5. Entrará al campo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Colombia have got it back, and they'll have another go. Borre is firing after that one. Uribe in acres of space out wide. Cleared without hesitation.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. There's the hit! In he goes again! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Alvarez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Argentina find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lisandro Martinez gets good distance on it. Real chance here, and the finish! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 19.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Martinez to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Five minutes left on the clock. Shot could be on. He's got away. Great chance! Deftly away. And that's another throw. Oh, super ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's a key interception. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Argentina can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Señoras y señores, este es un anuncio de niños perdidos. Por favor, vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el partido.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
And we rise now for the English national anthem.
So that's got things underway. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight. Rice. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Keeper sees it all the way. Foden. Messi, great ball, and he's in. He's had a shot, and it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Ronaldinho!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did there.
Could be danger here. Now the finish! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Lewis Skelly. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is expertly dealt with.
Ronaldinho proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring.
Real chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Lewis Skelly. It's Bellingham. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rice. He's a sharp little shot at goal! And it's come back out to him. He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Lewis Skelly. Palmer. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Camavinga. He's tried one! Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Out for a throw. Palmer. Camavinga does well to get it back. Gets his pass away. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now who's going to be first to this? Big chance, must be! Oh no, it's own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And he's away. It's Rooney! He's put his foot right through that one.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Here's the start of the second half.
Será sustituido por el dorsal
Succumbs
6.
to the pressure. Gehi is fouled. Lewis Skelly. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Rooney, and it's Rooney. Big chance! He scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Gehi. He's picked his way through. Big shot, Rooney! And that's past the post.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Lewis Skelly, foot in. Now it's Gross. That's cause for mild irritation. Lewis Skelly. It's a good-looking cross. Chance! Oh, taken with style. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And he's had a hit! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Lewis Skelly. Now then, the ball's come loose. Foden. Oh, that's well done, really robust. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the shot! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
It's Rooney! And yes, it's there! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Just Ribery! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Kane. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. It's run loose here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kimmich.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rooney gets through on his own. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And that for him is goal number 10.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got to be in. Great chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
El dorsal 10.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Mbappe! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Can he finish? He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
The changes then in quick succession. Nielsen to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Is there any support? He might not need it. Nielsen! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very level. Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his...
Great hit! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's one! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rice. And Alexander-Arnold. Saka.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got the shot away! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
There's the hit! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's in on Mbappe! Oh, impressive strike.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite.
And the shot!
And that is as far as it goes.
Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe, very much the hero in this game.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.